Let's take a look at multiplying rational expressions. First, refresh our memory on the steps. Multiplying rational expressions. And step 1. Factor everything. Step 2. Cancel if possible. Only guideline is that one is on top. Is that one is on top and one is on bottom, and they are exactly the same. Now step 3 basically is to multiply the top parts together, multiply the bottom parts together, multiply numerators and denominators. But a lot of books won't actually multiply them through, they just put them next to each other. So I'm going to say put the tops together and bottoms together into a single fraction. That's hard to say with whatever book we may be using when you're watching this, how it does it. It may actually multiply them through or just put them next to each other. So let's look at this problem. 22. We got x plus 4 over 3x plus 4y times 9x squared minus 16y squared over 2x squared plus 3x minus 20. Okay, x plus 4 can't do anything with. 3x plus 4y can't do anything with. 9x squared minus 16y squared, two terms with a minus between it, difference two squares. Down here, 2x squared plus 3x minus 20, x squared x, no x, and there's a number in front of our x squared. This is the key number. I'm going to do those over here on the side. First I'll start with 9x squared minus 16y squared. With the difference two squares, you try to write this as something squared minus something else squared. And you look at each piece separately, like I look at the 9, that's 3 times 3, and x squared, x times x, 16, 4 times 4, and y squared, y times y. Again, we're looking for something times itself will give us each individual piece. Now, if we're able to write it as something squared minus something else squared, then you take what's inside your first set of parentheses, you add what's in your last, and you take what's inside your first and you subtract what's in your last. And that's how that factors. So let me see, I got x plus 4 over 3x plus 4y times 3x plus 4y times 3x minus 4y. Okay, 2x squared plus 3x minus 20. With a key number, we take the number at the beginning times the number at the end, ignoring signs. So 2 times 20 gives us 40. And we're going to create 3 columns. Our P column, where we're going to list all products, give us 40. There's 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 4 times 10, 5 times 8. In the sum column, we add them. 1 plus 40 is 41, 2 plus 20 is 22, 4 plus 10 is 14, 5 plus 8 is 13. In the difference column, we subtract them. 40 minus 1 is 39, 20 minus 2 is 18, 10 minus 4 is 6, 8 minus 5 is 3. Number we're looking for is number in our middle term, which is 3, which is right here, which means we use 5 and 8. And with the key number, we rewrite our middle term using those two numbers. The larger number in our P column, which is 8, is always going to be the same sign as our middle term, which is positive. Now, number has circles in the D column, D for different signs. So if the 8 is positive, then 5 will be negative. Then I'm going to factor by grouping. First group has a 2x in common, GCF-wise, and that gives me x plus 4. The second group has a negative 5 in common, and that gives me x plus 4. So this factors as x plus 4 times 2x minus 5. So x plus 4 in 2x minus 5. That was step 1, factor everything. Now step 2 is cancel if possible. Only guideline is that one is on top, one is on the bottom, they're exactly the same. Well, here's a 3x plus 4y, and here's a 3x plus 4y. So those cancel. Here's an x plus 4, and here's an x plus 4. So that leaves us 3x minus 4y over 2x minus 5. Now, I don't have to do step 3 here because there's not much left. So I got 3x minus 4y, 2x minus 5. Looks like A would be our answer.